What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Muri Lover, this time with episode 9. It was another great episode last week. We had the battle on Rust, on Modern Warfare, with, yeah, I guess a kind of expected outcome. I mean, we always knew the black-haired girl wasn't winning, but everybody won in the end, I think. It was the best conclusion. I don't think there was any way we could have just gone back to things being as they were without actually addressing things seriously. So, yeah, it was a pretty nice conclusion last week, wasn't it? Probably the best outcome possible. But as I keep saying every week, the two that I find the best pair is certainly the pink-haired and the black-haired girl. I think their chemistry is pretty awesome. We saw even more of that last week as well, didn't we, with the whole toilet scene. But I do think there will be complications and changes in that. I do foresee that maybe changing, to be honest. That's not like set in stone for me. We barely know two of the girls, and the brown haired girl is so overlooked at the minute. She could easily be that person for the pink haired girl. You know what? It's going to be an absolute nightmare if they add any other girls in this show that have the same coloured hair as any of the main cast. It's going to be an absolute nightmare for me. Then I've actually got to remember the names. Like, that might seem bad for people, but honestly, you got to remember that I'm watching like 15 anime a week. And you've got to remember, it's like hundreds of characters. How adorable is this girl, man? You know what? My opinion might be changing already. I do really like her. I do really, really like her. And the fact that she's overlooked is like, it makes it more. It makes me like her even more. Because she's so lovely, even though she's totally getting ignored. Man, I'm not the right person to say this or anything, but how can people sit here and just watch that stuff for hours? Totally not my type of thing. I'd be so bored. And I'm a very patient person. I mean, I guess if you're into fashion and clothing and such, you're obviously into this, but no, not for me. I did really watch a really interesting movie once about this kind of stuff. I think it's called Neon Demon. It's quite a trippy movie. Who's this? Is that her sister's friends? They sound like fucking kids. Like, they sound like loud ass, yeah, extroverted kids. Chocolate. Is that not a good thing? It sounds bad. But like showing your true self like that. It's something I was just talking about with Grand Blue. Like I totally get that because I think I'm quite like a boring person. I'm just a very normal, boring person. But women seem to have this thing where they think I'm like some kind of mysterious guy. That's like attractive to them. That's like the most thing I've gotten of like when I ask a woman like stuff like that. It's like draws the attention. It's like that. It's just like, well, actually, that's like that. There couldn't be any further from the actual truth. So I totally get where she's coming from here, because then I do feel guilty of like, oh shit, wow, this person likes me for a reason that is totally not warranted. And it's like, yeah, so I totally get her on that for sure. Her hormones are all over the place. It wouldn't surprise me if she starts getting a reputation, you know, bit of a player, bit of a ladies' woman, going for the armpit. That arm looks soft. Oh, she said the thing. Moody, moody. I don't know. That's just looking at her armpit there. Do you know what? The armpit does look a bit like a vagina sometimes. Do you know what? She does strike me as a flower. What do you call it? A florist? She does strike me as a woman that would probably work in that line. In that line of work. Does that saying, does what I just said make sense in that line? There's who say it in that line of work, but I feel like what I said doesn't actually make sense. Best not to prod too much about things like that. Oh, weird thing to think. You share the same DNA. Everything about her really does just make her even more cute, though, doesn't it? Like that she's not so nice to her little brothers. I've got a feeling for some reason that Ajisai San's gonna absolutely smoke her. Oh, she's not even playing. I am also questioning her actual gaming ability, because she lost to some absolute noobs last week, and this week she's struggling to keep up with 5-year-old kids, which hands probably can't even fully get around the remote. So I'm questioning her gaming abilities, to be honest with you. Damn, she's pissed. The most pissed off I've ever seen her. Bless her. Damn. I mean, that wasn't even bad. For her, it was like killing somebody. Yes. Compared to how she usually is, but that wasn't even bad. Totally normal. Yeah, it does kind of feel like we are getting like the Ajisai-san arc right now, doesn't it? Which I've been looking forward to. Still nothing with that blue-haired little girl though. Why? I don't know about you guys, but I think everybody's done that, haven't they? Like, oh, I'm leaving home. I'm running away. And you just like sat outside your house for 5 minutes. And a Gyaru. So what is the deal with this? What was it? What show did I watch? Oh yeah, it was April showers bring May flowers. There was a Gyaru introduced with a tan, typical kind of Gyaru type thing. I still don't fully understand that whole thing, but again, it's almost like a wannabe like an American, I think, or something like that, like someone who likes to tan and do un-Japanese things. And they were called Easy and like a slut and stuff like that. Nothing to say that about their personality or anything, just purely based off how they look. I think that was. And it looks like the same thing here. So there's some kind of like prejudice against Gyaru girls in Japan, that they're sluts and they sleep with a lot of people. Is that just because they're tanned, or is that a popular thing amongst Gyaru? Like, what is the deal with that? If any of you guys do know, please do let me know, because that is twice now in this week that I've seen them depicted like this, and just a little bit questionable. But then again, I know Japan is pretty harsh on kind of foreign things, aren't they? I think there was a protest just recently from Japan about immigrants and immigration. But that seems pretty harsh. Anybody that looks like this, got to assume that they're a slag. One of the few things I know how to speak in Japanese. Ask someone's name. No, to ask someone's name and ask if they know how to speak English, and I know how to say that I can't speak Japanese in Japanese. Also, little typo there. So that's what we see from the scene in the intro. She is so adorable, isn't it? You actually expect her to talk anything like that? Oh, fucking way. I don't know you could even imagine that coming out of her mouth. Like, even if you tried, even if you really tried, I can never hear her say something like that. Take it home. I must have fun. When you start thinking like that, it makes it a lot harder to have fun. Just just focus on the trip. So many thoughts right here when you need to kind of be thoughtless. Go with the flow. Oh my god. Files? Oh, files? Oh, I was expecting like a fucking big old Word document. Oh, definitely. Everybody's got their things they want to show people. Yes, us. Why she said that face? Why she said that face? That's like, what is that face in response? That's that's freaky. That is. That's freaky from you. Jesus. I like your bad side. Jesus. Okay, her hormones are all over the place, aren't they? Bloody hell. I don't think I've ever sent that face. I don't think I've ever used that emoji, ever, which says a lot about my love life. I'd imagine that's pretty common to send to like pictures of food and stuff as well, so it's not always racy. But can you love the bad parts of her that she hasn't shown you yet? Is the question. Yeah, that is true as well. Good advice, this. Really good advice. Do your best. Hot springs. Another bath then. Another bath of a different sort. What do you guys expect is going to happen here? Do you guys expect they're going to subvert the expectation? Or do you reckon they're just going to go for it again? Third time. I reckon they're going to go for it again. It'd be unfair if they didn't. Do you guys like the window seats? I'm kind of fine either way, to be honest with you. Probably preferable slightly, but I wouldn't make a fuss if I didn't have it. That in Germany? It sounds German. Never heard of that though. Get some food as well. So I will say these opening topics aren't really too handy if you don't actually know what you're talking about, are they? And you're not very fucking good at them. There's nothing to suggest other than the fact that she says she plays a lot of games to the fact that she's any good at games. It's a pretty good job she gave up on that. Ooh. Again, I can't help but think she'd be a good florist. So I know every character's got this, but she does really have an awfully pointy chin, doesn't she? So I think it's that it was that angle especially made her look real fucking pointy. My chin is awful. I've got a really fat bloody bunch of fat on my chin. And it's like all my fat is stored on my chin. Especially when I haven't shaved, it looks even worse. It is a little bit annoying, a bit, isn't it? Like she's so nice, but she like you could say something like, I'm not sure how to word it, but like yeah, she could like reprimand or something, as we saw with her brothers. Not natural to like be this nice, I don't think, is it? Well, no point of not trying. Oh, very nice time, wasn't it? Okay, finally get some Ajisai representation, some Ajisai love. been fucking ignored, placed on the back burner this whole time. But it did have more important stuff going on, don't get me wrong. But is there anything more important than love? Such a cliche, cheesy thing to say, I know, but maybe true nevertheless. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. I guess we did finally get a little bit of something negative from Magicai being her kind of scolding her brothers, but even that was just like, it wasn't even all that, was it? That was something massively normal, and she's still done it in a nice way. As nice as you can be when you scold your siblings like that. So again, I would like to see her. Oh, there's the scene from today. I would like to again see her maybe again like reprimand or do something kind of like in that negative manner, just to show that she is capable of not being like a perfect person. But yeah, still lovely time today, wasn't it? Nice bit of help from the other girls as well. So yeah, thank you for watching. Again, lovely time, lovely setting as well here that we kind of had a little date on. Weirdly, we saw plenty of like potential job opportunity, like futures for Magicai today, didn't we? We saw like 5. Just a weird thing I noticed. But yeah, really good episode. Nice little start as well with Mai's fashion event here. But yeah, pretty much wholly consisted of a couple dates, one round Magicai's, which was nice. Unfortunately, a little bit ruined by her little brothers, but yeah, little brothers like that, I imagine, are an absolute nightmare. So she had them on a pretty good leash from the intro, like when she came in with them. And yeah, she's just like, she's lovely, isn't she? But as I keep saying, I do want to see like something like maybe a bit negative, and I think there will be. I think there will be some kind of like drama or something along those lines, just to kind of expand on her character a bit more. But yeah, loved the moment, especially at the start of the episode. I really liked their little train sequence here. Where is it? Yeah, I love this. I guess this was on their way back from this whole trip. But yeah, great episode. Let me know what you guys thought about this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions. And I'll see you guys next week with episode 10.